The sons of Judah were Perez, Hezron, Carmi, Hur, and Shobal. And Reaiah, the son of Shobal, begot Jahath. And Jahath begot Ahumai and Lahad. These were the families of the Jorathites. These were the sons of the father of Edom, Jezreel, Ishmael, and Ibnesh. And the name of their sister was Hezbollah, and Penuel was the father of Jeter, and Ezer was the father of Hushai. These were the sons of Hur, the firstborn of Ephrathah, the father of Bethlehem. And Asher, the father of Tekoa, had two wives, Hilah and Nerah. Nerah bore him Ahuzam, Heber, Timnai, and Hashtarai. These were the sons of Nerah. The sons of Hilah were Jerah, Zoar, and Ethanom. And Koz begot Anub, Zobadah, and the families of Aharahel, the son of Hiram. Now Jabez was more honorable than his brothers, and his mother called his name Jabez, saying, Because I bore him in pain. And Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, Oh, that you would bless me indeed, and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me, and that you would keep me from evil, that I may not cause pain. So God granted him what he requested. Caleb, the brother of Shuha, begot Mihir, who was the father of Ashton. And Ashton begot Beth-Rabbah, Pisiah, and Tehaniah, the father of Elnahash. These were the men of Rechab. The sons of Kenaz were Othniel and Sariah. The sons of Othniel were Hathach and Melathi, who begot Ophrah. Sariah begot Joab, the father of Geharashim, for they were craftsmen. The sons of Caleb, the son of Zephaniah, were Ira, Elah, and Naam. The son of Elah was Kenaz. The sons of Jerahmeel were Ziphah, Tyra, and Azarel. The sons of Israel were Zethar, Mered, Epher, and Jelun. And Mered's wife bore Miriam, Shimei, and Ishba, the father of Ishtamoa. His wife Jehudijah bore Jereth, the father of Gideon, Heber, the father of Sokol, and Jekuthiel, the father of Zanoah. And these were the sons of Bethaniah, the daughter of Pharaoh, who Mered took. The sons of Hodiah's wife, the sister of Naham, were the fathers of Kiliah, and the Garmite of Ashtemoa, the Megathites, sons of Shema and Immer, Ben-Hanan and Tilon. And sons of Ishai were Zoheth and Ben-Zoheth. The sons of Shelah, the son of Judah, were Elar, the father of Leka, Leda, the father of Mashrak, of the house of Ashbah, also Joachim, the men of Kozeba, and Joash, Sarah, who ruled in Moab, and Jeshubbai-Rahim. Now the records are ancient. These were the potters and those who dwelled in Netanyah and Tiderah. There they dwelt with their king, for his war. The sons of Simeon were Nemuel, Jamin, Jared, Zerah, and Shaul. Shalom his son, Mibsam his son, and Mishma his son. And the sons of Mishma were Hamuel his son, Zachar his son, and Shimei his son. Shimei had 16 sons and 6 daughters. But his brothers did not have many children, nor did any of their families multiply as much as the children of Judah. They dwelt in Beersheba, Moladah, Hazar Shalom, Bilam, Ezem, Tolet, Bethuel, Hormah, Ziklag, Bet-Markiboth, Hazar Sushim, Bet-Bori, and Sherim. These were their cities until the reign of David, and their villages were Etam, Ain, Ramah, Token, and Ashan, 5 cities, and all the villages that were around the cities as far as Baal. These were their dwelling places. They maintained their genealogy. Meshubah, Jermelech, and Joshua, the son of Amaziah, Joel, and Jehu, the son of Josiah, the son of Zariah, the son of Aziel, Elionai, Jebukai, Isaiah, Edom, Jashmiel, Abiniah, Ziza, the son of Shaphi, the son of Elon, the son of Zediah, the son of Shimri, the son of Shemaiah. These mentioned by name were leaders in their families, and their father's house increased greatly. So they went to the entrance of Gilor, as far as the east side of the valley, to seek pasture for their flocks. And they found rich, good pasture, and the land was broad, quiet, and peaceful. For some Hamites formerly lived there. These, recorded by name, came in the days of Hezekiah, king of Judah, and they attacked their tents, and the Meunites who were found there, and utterly destroyed them, as it is to this day. So they dwelt in their place, because there was pasture for their flocks there. Now some of them, 500 men of the sons of Simeon, went to Mount Seir, having as their captains Pelatiah, Neriah, Rephaiah, and Aziel, the sons of Ishai. And they defeated the rest of the Amalekites who had escaped. They dwelt there to this day.
First Chronicles, chapter 5.
Now the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, he was indeed the firstborn, but because he defied his father's bed, his birthright was given to the sons of Joseph, the son of Israel, so that the genealogy is not listed according to the birthright. Yet Judah prevailed over his brothers, and from him came a ruler, although the birthright was Joseph's. The sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, were Hanok, Palu, Hezron, and Carmi. The sons of Joel were Shemaiah his son, Gog his son, Shimei his son, Micah his son, Reaiah his son, Baal his son, and Bera his son, whom Tiglath-Pileser, king of Assyria, carried into captivity. He was leader of the Reubenites, and his brethren by their families, when the genealogy of their generations were registered, the chief Jeiel, and Zechariah, and Bela, the son of Azaz, the son of Shema, the son of Joel, who dwelt in Elror, as far as Nebo and Baal-meon. Eastward they settled as far as the entrance of the wilderness, this side of the river Euphrates, because their cattle had multiplied in the land of Gilead. Now in the days of Saul, they made war with the Hagarites, who fell by their hand, and they dwelt in their tents throughout the entire area east of Gilead. And the children of Gad dwelt next to them in the land of Bashan, as far as Salcah. Joel was the chief, Shaphan the next, Nejanai and Shaphat in Bashan, and their brethren of their father's house, Michael, Meshullam, Sheba, Jorai, Jachin, Zion, and Eber, 7 in all. These were the children of Abiel, the son of Hurai, the son of Zeruiah, the son of Gilead, the son of Michael, the son of Jeshishai, the son of Jahada, the son of Buz, Ahar, the son of Abdiel, the son of Gunai, was a chief of their father's house. And the Gadites dwelt in Gilead, in Bashan and its villages, and all the common lands of Sharon within their borders. All their restored genealogies in the days of Jotham, king of Judah, and in the days of Jeroboam, king of Israel. The sons of Reuben, the Gadites, and the half of the tribe of Manasseh, and 47,000 valiant men able to bear shield and sword, to shoot with the bow, and skillful in war, who went to war. They made war with the Hagarites, Jether, Naphish, and Nodah, and they were helped against them. And the Hagarites were delivered into their hand, and all were with them, for they cried out to God in the battle. He heeded their prayer, because they put their trust in him. Then they took away their livestock, 50,000 of their camels, 250,000 of their sheep, and 2,000 of their donkeys, also 100,000 of their men. For many fell dead, because the war was God's, and they dwelt in their place until the captivity. So the children of the half-tribe of Manasseh dwelt in the land. Their numbers increased from Bashan to Baal-Hermon, that is, to Sinner, or Mount Hermon. These were the heads of their fathers' houses: Ephraim, Ishai, Elian, Azrael, Jeremiah, Hodaviah, and Jadiel. They were mighty men of valor, famous men, and heads of their fathers' houses. And they were unfaithful to the God of their fathers, and played the harlot after the gods of the peoples of the land. God had destroyed before them. The God of Israel stirred up the spirit of Paul, king of Assyria, that is, Tiglath-Pileser, king of Assyria. He carried the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the half-tribe of Manasseh into captivity. He took them to Helam, Habor, Haram, and the river of Gozan, to this day.
1 Chronicles chapter 6. The sons of
Levi were Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. The sons of Kohath were Amram, Izhar, Hebron, and Aziel. The children of Amram were Aaron, Moses, and Miriam. And the sons of Aaron were Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. Eleazar begot Phinehas, and Phinehas begot Abishua. Abishua begot Bokai, and Bokai begot Uzai. Uzai begot Jeriah, and Zerahiah begot Moriah. Moriah begot Amariah, and Amariah begot Ahitub. Ahitub begot Zadok, and Zadok begot Ahimaaz. Ahimaaz begot Azariah, and Azariah begot Johanan. Johanan begot Azariah. It was he who ministered as priest in the temple that Solomon built in Jerusalem. Azariah begot Amariah, and Amariah begot Ahitub. Ahitub begot Zadok, and Zadok begot Shalom. Shalom begot Hilkiah, and Hilkiah begot Azariah. Azariah begot Sariah, and Sariah begot Jehozadak. Jehozadak went into captivity when the Lord carried Judah and Jerusalem into captivity by the hand of Nebuchadnezzar. The sons of Levi were Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. These are the names of the sons of Gershon: Libni and Shimei. The sons of Kohath were Amram, Izhar, Hebron, and Aziel. The sons of Merari were Mahli and Mushai. Now these are the families of the Levites, according to their fathers. Of Gershon were Libni his son, Jahath his son, Zimnah his son, Joah his son, Edo his son, Zerah his son, and Jehorai his son. The sons of Kohath were Aminadab his son, Korah his son, Asher his son, Elkanah his son, Abisaph his son, Asher his son, Tahath his son, Uriel his son, Uzziah his son, and Shoal his son. The sons of Elkanah were Amasai and Ahimah. As for Elkanah, the sons of Elkanah were Zophai his son, Naphath his son, Eliab his son, Jeroham his son, and Elkanah his son. The sons of Samuel were Joel, the firstborn, and Abijah, the second. The sons of Merari were Mahli, Libni his son, Shimei his son, Osa his son, Shimei his son, Haggai his son, and Isaiah his son. Now these are the men whom David appointed over the service of song in the house of the Lord, after the ark came to rest. They were ministering with music before the dwelling place of the tabernacle meeting, until Solomon had built the house of the Lord in Jerusalem. They served in their office according to their order. And these are the ones who ministered with their sons. Of the sons of the Kohathites were Heman the singer, the son of Joel, the son of Samuel, the son of Elkanah, the son of Jeroham, the son of Eliel, the son of Toah, the son of Seth, the son of Elkanah, the son of Mahath, the son of Amasai, the son of Elkanah, the son of Joel, the son of Azariah, the son of Zephaniah, the son of Tahath, the son of Azer, the son of Abisaph, the son of Korah, the son of Ezer, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, the son of Israel. And his brother Asaph, who stood at his right hand, was Asaph, the son of Berechiah, the son of Shimea, the son of Michael, the son of Beasiah, the son of Micaiah, the son of Ipni, the son of Zerah, the son of Adiah, the son of Eden, the son of Zimna, Shimei, the son of Jahath, the son of Gershon, the son of Levi. Their brethren, the son of Merari, on the left hand, were Eden, the son of Kishai, the son of Abdi, the son of Melech, the son of Hashbiah, the son of Amasiah, the son of Hilkiah, the son of Amzai, the son of Bani, the son of Shamer, the son of Melhi, the son of Mushai, the son of Merari, the son of Levi. And their brethren, the Levites, were appointed to every kind of service of the tabernacle of the house of God. But Aaron and his sons offered sacrifices on the altar of burnt offering and on the altar of incense for all the work of the most holy place, to make atonement for Israel, according to all that Moses the servant of God had commanded. Now these are the sons of Aaron: Eleazar his son, Phinehas his son, Abishua his son, Bokai his son, Ozai's son, Jeriah his son, Meriah his son, Amariah his son, Abida, and Ahmaz. Now these are their dwelling places throughout their settlements in their territory, where they were given a lot, sons of Aaron, of the family of the Kohathites. They gave them Hebron in the land of Judah, with its surrounding common lands. But the fields of the city and its villages they gave to Caleb, the son of Jephunneh. And to the sons of Aaron they gave one of the cities of refuge, Hebron, also Limnah, with its common lands, Jether, Eshtemoa, with its common lands, Hilen, with its common lands, Deber, with its common lands, Ashan, with its common lands, and Beth-Shemesh, with its common lands. And from the tribe of Benjamin, Geba with its common lands, Elameth with its common lands, and Anathoth with its common lands. All their cities among their families were 13. To the rest of the family of the tribe of the Kohathites, they gave by lot 10 cities from half the tribe of Manasseh. And to the sons of Gershon, throughout their families, they gave 13 cities from the tribe of Issachar, from the tribe of Asher, from the tribe of Naphtali, and from the tribe of Manasseh in Bashan. To the sons of Merari, throughout their families, they gave 12 cities from the tribe of Reuben, from the tribe of Gad, and from the tribe of Zebulun. So the children of Israel gave these cities with their common lands to the Levites. And they gave up by lot from the tribe of children of Judah, from the tribe of children of Simeon, these cities which are called by their names. Now some of the families of the sons of Kohath were given cities as their territory from the tribe of Ephraim, and they gave them one of the cities of refuge, Shechem, with its common lands, in the mountains of Ephraim, also Gezer with its common lands, Jokmeam with its common lands, Beth-horon with its common lands, Aijalon with its common lands, and Gad-Rimmon with its common lands, and from the half-tribe of Manasseh, Aner with its common lands, and Bilim with its common lands, for the rest of the family of the sons of Kohath. From the family of the half-tribe of Manasseh, the sons of Gershon were given Golan in Bashan with its common lands, and Asheroth with its common lands. And from the tribe of Issachar, Kadesh with its common lands, Diberath with its common lands, Ramoth with its common lands, and Anim with its common lands. And from the tribe of Asher, Mashal with its common lands, Abdon with its common lands, Hulah with its common lands, and Rehob with its common lands. And from the tribe of Naphtali, Kadesh in Galilee with its common lands, Haman with its common lands, and Kirasharim. From the tribe of Zebulun, the rest of the children of Merari were given Rimmon with its common lands, and Tabor with its common lands. And on the other side of the Jordan, across from Jericho, on the east side of the Jordan, they were given from the tribe of Reuben, Bezer in the wilderness with its common lands, Jahan
with its common lands,
Kedemoth with its common lands, and Mephaeth. And from the tribe of Gad, Ramoth in Gilead with its common lands, Manah with its common lands, Heshbon with its common lands, and Jazer with its common lands.
First Chronicles, chapter 7.
The sons of Issachar were Tola, Puah, Jashia, and Shimron, 4 in all. The sons of Tola were Ozai, Rephaiah, Jeriel, Jemai, Gypsum, and Shumiel, heads of their father's house. The sons of Tola were mighty men of valor in their generations. The number in the days of David was 22,600. The son of Ozai was Isaiah. The sons of Azariah were Michael, Obadiah, Joel, and Ishiah. All 5 of them were chief men, and with them, by the generations, according to their fathers' houses, were 36,000 troops ready for war, for they had many wives and sons. Now their brethren among all the families of Issachar were mighty men of valor, listed by the genealogies, 87,000 in all. The sons of Benjamin were Bilhah, Becher, and Jediel, 3 in all. The sons of Bilhah were Ezbon, Ozai, Azel, Jerimoth, and Iri, 5 in all. They were heads of their fathers' houses, and they were listed by the genealogies, 22,034 mighty men of valor. The sons of Becher were Zimri, Joash, Eliezer, Elionai, Omri, Jerimoth, Abijah, Anathoth, and Elameth. All these are the sons of Becher, and they were recorded by their genealogy, according to their generations, heads of their fathers' houses, 20,200 mighty men of valor. The son of Jediel was Bilhan, and the sons of Bilhan were Jewish, Benjamin, Ehud, Kenaiah, Jethan, Tarshish, and Abishur. The sons of Jediel were heads of their fathers' houses. There were 17,200 mighty men of valor, fit to go to war, for war and battle. Shuphim and Hupim were the sons of Er, the Hushim. The sons of Naphtali were Jaziel, Gunai, Jezer, and Shalom, the sons of Bilhah. The descendants of Manasseh, Borhe Maker, father of Gilead, the father of Azriel. Maker took as his wife the sister of Hupim and Shuphim, whose name was Milcah, the son of Gilead's grandson. But Zelophehad begot only daughters. Maacah, the wife of Maker, bore a son, and she called his name Peresh. The name of his brother was Sheresh, and his sons were Ulam and Racham. The son of Ulam was Eden. These were the descendants of Gilead, the son of Maker, the son of Manasseh, His sister Hamaleketh bore Eshad, Abiezer, Mala, and the sons of Shemida were Abian and Anayim. The sons of Ephraim were Shuthelah, Beri his son, Tahath his son, Elad his son, Tahath his son, Zabad his son, Shuthelah his son, and Ezer and Elad. The men of Gad were born in the land, killed them because they came down to take away their cattle. Then Ephraim their father mourned many days, and his brethren came to comfort him. And when he went to his wife, she conceived and bore a son, and he called his name Beriah, because treachery had come upon his house. Now his daughter was Shira, who built Lower and Upper Beth Horon on Azashira. Raphiah was his son, as well as Reshab. Tahan his son, Radon his son, Amihud his son, Elishama his son, Nun his son, and Joshua his son. Now their possessions and dwelling places were Bethel and its towns, to the east Naran, to the west Gezer and its towns, and Shechem and its towns, as far as Aya and its towns, and by the borders of the children of Manasseh were Bethshan and its towns, Tanakh and its towns, Megiddo and its towns, Dor and its towns. In these dwelt the children of Joseph, the son of Israel. The sons of Asher were Imnah, Ishva, Ishvi, Beriah, and their sister Sarah. The sons of Beriah were Heber and Malchiel, who was the father of Berzaiah, and Heber begot Japhlet, Shomer, Hotham, and their sister Shua. The sons of Japhlet were Pesach, Bimhal, and Ashvath. These were the children of Japhlet. The sons of Shimmer were Ahai, Logai, Jehovah, and Aram. And the sons of his brother Helam were Zophah, Imnah, Shilish, and Amel. The sons of Jopheh were Shua, Shual, Beri, Imra, Bezer, Hod, Shema, Sophia, Jethran, and Bera. The sons of Jether were Jephthah, Pisgah, and Era. The sons of Bala were Ara, Haniel, and Reziah. All these were the children of Asher, heads of their fathers' houses, choice men, mighty men of valor, chief leaders, and they were recorded by the genealogies among the army fit for battle. Their number was 26,000.
First Chronicles, chapter 8. Now Benjamin
Begot
begat
Bela, his firstborn, Ashel the second, Ara the third, Noah the fourth, Rapha the fifth. The sons of Bela were Ader, Gera, Abishua, Naaman, Aholah, Gera, Shephuthah, and Huram. These are the sons of Ehud, who were the heads of the fathers' houses of the inhabitants of Geba, and who forced them to move to Manahath. Naaman, Ahijah, and Gera, who forced them to move. He begot Uzzah and Ahihud. Also, Shesharaim had children in the country of Moab, after he had sent away Heshim and Bera his wives. By Hodesh his wife, he begot Jobab, Zebiah, Misha, Malcham, Jaaz, Zekiah, and Murmah, and these were the sons, heads of their fathers' houses. And by Yosef begot Abito and Elpaal. The sons of Elpaal were Eber, Misham, and Shimei, who built Ono and Lod with its towns. And Beriah and Shema were heads of their fathers' houses of the inhabitants of Ajalon, drove out the inhabitants of Gath. Ahio, Sheshach, Jeremoth, Zebadiah, Arad, Eder, Michael, Ispa, and Joha were the sons of Uriah. Zebadiah, Meshullam, Hezkai, Heber, Ishmerai, Zezaniah, and Jobab were the sons of Eliel. Jakin, Zikri, Zebdai, Elionai, Zelathai, Eliel, Adiah, Uriah, and Shimrath were the sons of Shimei. Ishvan, Eber, Eliel, Abdon, Zikri, Hanan, Hananiah, Elam, and Husaiah, Ibdiah, and Penuel were the sons of Sheshach. Shemshai, Shariah, Adaliah, Jerizai, Elijah, and Zikri were the sons of Jeroboam. These were the heads of their fathers' houses by the generations, chief men. These dwelt in Jerusalem. Now the father of Gibeon, whose wife's name was Maachah, dwelt at Gibeon, and his firstborn was the Abdon. Then Zer, Kish, Baal, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zikr, and Mikloth begot Shemiah. They also dwelt alongside their relatives in Jerusalem with their brethren. Ner begot Kish, Kish begot Saul, and Saul begot Jonathan, Malchishua, Amminadab, and Ashbel. The son of Jonathan was Meribbaal, and Meribbaal begot Micah. The sons of Micah were Pithon, Molech, Teriah, and Ahaz. And Ahaz begot Jehoshaphat, Joab begot Elameth, and Zimri. And Zimri begot Moza. Moza begot Beniah. Rapha his son, Eliezer his son, and Azel his son. Azel had 6 sons whose names were these: Asher, Bachari, Ishmael, Shariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. All these were the sons of Azel. And the sons of Ashur, his brother, were Ulam, his firstborn, Jeush, his second, and Eliphalet, the third. The sons of Ulam were mighty men of valor, archers. They had many sons and grandsons, 150 in all. These were all sons of Benjamin.
1 Chronicles, chapter 9.
So all Israel was recorded by genealogies, and indeed they were inscribed in the book of the kings of Israel. But Judah was carried away captive to Babylon because of their unfaithfulness. And the first inhabitants who dwelt in their possessions in their cities were Israelites, priests, Levites, and the Nethinim. Now in Jerusalem the children of Judah dwelt, and some of the children of Benjamin, and of the children of Ephraim and Manasseh. Utai, the son of Ammiud, the son of Omri, the son of Imri, the son of Bani, of the descendants of Perez, the son of Judah, of the Shilonites, Uzziah, the firstborn, and his sons, of the sons of Zerah, Joel, and their brethren, 690, of the sons of Benjamin, Salu, the son of Meshullam, the son of Hodaviah, the son of Esnoah, Imnea, the son of Jeroam, Elam, the son of Ozai, the son of Mikri, Meshullam, the son of Shephatiah, the son of Ruel, the son of Elijah, and their brethren, according to their generations, 956. These men were heads of their father's house, in the father's house. Of the priests, Jedaiah, Jehoiakim, and Jaki, Azariah, the son of Hilkiah, the son of Meshullam, the son of Zadok, the son of Meriah, the son of Ahitub, the officer over the house of God, Abijah, the son of Pashur, the son of Malchijah, Masai, the son of Adiel, the son of Joseph, the son of Meshullam, the son of Meshullam, and their brethren, heads of their fathers' houses, 1,760. They were very able men for work, the service of the house of God. Of the Levites, Shemaiah, the son of Hashab, the son of Asgard,
the son of
Hashabiah, the sons of Leroy, Backbacker, Hirash, Gileel, Mattaniah, the son of Zikri, the son of Asaph, Obadiah, the son of Shemaiah, the son of Gileel, the son of Jeduthun, the son of Asaph, the son of Elkanah, who lived in the villages of the Naphtalites, Rishon, Achab, Talmud, Ahiman, and their brethren. Shalom was the chief. Until then, they had been gatekeepers for the camps of the children of Levi at the king's gate on the east. Shalom, the son of Korah, the son of Abiasaph, the son of Korah, and his brethren from his father's house, Quathites, were in charge of the work of the service, gatekeepers of the tabernacle. Their fathers had been keepers of the entrance to the camp of the Lord, and Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, had been the officer over them in time past. The Lord was with him. Zechariah, the son of Meshelemiah, the keeper of the door of the tabernacle of meeting. All those chosen as keepers were 212. They were recorded by the genealogy in their villages. David and Samuel, the seer, had appointed them to their trusted office, so they and their children were in charge of the gates of the house of the Lord, the house of the tabernacle, by assignment. The gatekeepers were assigned to the 4 directions, the east, west, north, and south, and their brethren in their villages had to come with them from time to time for 7 days. For in this first office were 4 chief gatekeepers. They were Levites, and they charged over the chambers and treasures of the house of God. And they watched all around the house of God, because they had responsibility. And they were in charge of opening every morning. Now some of them were in charge of the serving vessels, for they brought them in and took them out by count. Some of them were appointed over the furnishings, and over the implements of the sanctuary, and over the fine flour, and the wine, and the oil, incense, and the spices. And some of the sons of the priests made the ointment of the spices. Mattathiah of the Levites, the firstborn of Shalom, the Quathites, had the first office over the things that were baked in their hands, and some of their brethren of the sons of the Quathites were in charge of preparing the showbread for every Sabbath. These are the singers, heads of their fathers' sons, the Levites, who watched in the chambers and were free from other duties, for they were employed in the work, day and night. These heads of the fathers' houses of the Levites were heads throughout their generations. They dwelt in Jerusalem. Joel, the father of Gibeon, whose wife's name was Maacah, dwelt in Gibeon. His firstborn son was Abdon, then Zerah, Kish, Baal, Ner, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zechariah, and Mikloth. And Mikloth begot Shimei. They also dwelt alongside their relatives in Jerusalem with their brethren. Ner begot Kish. Kish begot Saul, and Saul begot Jonathan, Malchishua, Aminadab, and Ashbel. The son of Jonathan was Merib-Baal, and Merib-Baal begot Micah. The sons of Micah were Pithon, Melech, Haram, and Ahaz. And Ahaz begot Jerah. Jerah begot Elimelech, Asmabath, and Zimri. And Zimri begot Moza. Moza begot Peniah, Rephanek, his son, and Azel, his son. And Azel had 6 sons, whose names were these: Bakra, Ishmael, Shariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. These were the sons of Azel.
1 Chronicles, chapter 10.
Now the Philistines fought against Israel, and the men of Israel fled from before the Philistines, and fell slain among Gilboa. Then the Philistines followed hard after Saul and his sons, and the Philistines killed Jonathan, Abinadab, and Malchishua, Saul's sons. The battle became fierce against Saul. The archers hit him, and he was wounded by the archers. Then Saul said to his armor-bearer, "Draw your sword, and trust me through with it, lest this uncircumcised man come and abuse me." But his armor-bearer would not, for he was greatly afraid. Therefore Saul took a sword and fell on it. And when his armor-bearer saw that Saul was dead, he also fell on his sword and died. So Saul and his 3 sons died, and all his house died together. And when all the men of Israel were in the valley, so they were fled, and as Saul and his sons were dead, they forsook their cities and fled. And the Philistines came and dwelt in them. So it happened the next day, when the Philistines came up stripped the slain, that they found Saul and his sons fallen on Mount Gilboa. And they stripped him and took his head and his armor, and sent word throughout the land of the Philistines to proclaim the news in the temple of their idols and among the people. Then they put his armor in the temple of their gods, and fastened his head in the temple of Dagon. And when all Jabesh Gilead heard all that the Philistines had done to Saul, all the valiant men arose, and took the body of Saul and the bodies of his sons, and they brought them to Jabesh, and buried their bones under the tamarisk tree at Jabesh, and fasted 7 days. So Saul died for his unfaithfulness which he had committed against the Lord, because he did not keep the word of the Lord, and also because he consulted a medium for guidance, but he did not inquire of the Lord. Therefore he killed him, and turned the kingdom over to David, the son of Jesse.
1 Chronicles, chapter 11.
Then all Israel came together to David at Hebron, saying, "Indeed, we are your bone and your flesh. Also, in time past, even when Saul was king, you were the only who led Israel out and brought them in. And the Lord your God said to you, You shall shepherd my people Israel, and be ruler over my people Israel." Therefore all the elders of Israel came to the king at Hebron, and David made a covenant with them before the Lord. And they anointed David king over Israel, according to the word of the Lord by Samuel. And David and all Israel went to Jerusalem, which is Jebus, where the Jebusites were, in the entrance of the land. But the inhabitants of Jebus,
Said to David,
"You shall not come in here." Nevertheless, David took the stronghold of Zion, that is, the city of David. Now David said, "Whoever attacks the Jebusites first shall be chief and captained." And Joab, the son of Zeruiah, went up first, and became chief. Then David dwelt in the stronghold. Therefore they called it the city of David. And he built the city around it, from the Millo to the surrounding area. Joab repaired the rest of the city. So David went on and became great, and the Lord of hosts was with him. Now these were the heads of the mighty men whom David had, who strengthened themselves with him in his kingdom, with all Israel, to make him king, according to the word of the Lord concerning Israel. And this is the number of the mighty men whom David had: Joash, the Shobim, the son of Hachmonite.
of the captains,
He had lifted up his spear against the 300, killed by him at one time. After him was Eleazar, the son of Dodo, the Ahohite, who was one of the 3 mighty men who was with David at Hasanim. Now there the Philistines were gathered for battle, and there was a piece of ground full of valley. So the people fled from the Philistines, but they stationed themselves in the middle of their field, defended it, and killed the Philistines. So the Lord brought about a great victory. Now 3 of the 30 chief men went down to the rock of David, into the cave of Adullam. And the army of the Philistines encamped in the valley of the Rephaim. David was then in the stronghold, and the garrison of the Philistines was then in Bethlehem. And David said with longing, "Oh, that someone would give me a drink of water from the well of Bethlehem, which is by the gate." So the three broke through the camp of the Philistines, drew water from the well of Bethlehem that was by the gate, and took it and brought it to David. Nevertheless, David would not drink it, but poured it out to the Lord. And he said, "Far be it from me, O my God, that I should do this. Shall I drink the blood of these men who have put their lives in jeopardy? For at the risk of their lives they brought it." Therefore he would not drink it. These things were done by the three mighty men. Abishai, the brother of Joab, was chief of another three. He had lifted up his spear against the 300 men, killed them, and won a name among these three. Of the three, he was more honored than the other two men. Therefore he became their captain. However, he did not attain to the first three. Benaiah was the son of Joab, the son of Baalman from Capsel, who had done many deeds. He had killed 2 lion-like heroes of Moab. He also had gone down and killed a lion in the midst of the pit on a snowy day. And he killed an Egyptian, a man of a great height, 5 cubits tall. In the Egyptian's hand there was a spear like a weaver's beam, and he went down to him with a staff, wrested the spear out of the Egyptian's hand, and killed him with his own spear. These things Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, did, and won a name among 3 mighty men. Indeed, he was more honored than the 30, but he did not attain to the first 3. And David appointed him over his guard. Also, the mighty warriors were Asahel, the brother of Joab, Elhanan, the son of Dodo of Bethlehem, Shemoth the Harite, Helez the Pelonite, Ira the son of Ikish the Tekoite, Habez the Anathite, Hushathite, Ilai, Ahite, Merah, Netophathite, Helai the son of Ammon, Netophathite,
Ithai, the son of Ribai of Gibeah, of the sons of Benjamin, Benaiah, the Pirathonite,
Uri of the brooks of Gish,
Abiel,
Abiel,
the
Arbathite,
Arbathite,
Asmaveth, the Huramite, Eliabah,
the
Shomite,
sons of Hashem,
the
the
Gezonite, Jonathan, the son of Shadian, the Herorite, Ahiram,
son of Sakar,
Saker, Herorite,
Elihu,
the son of Hefer, the Mecherathite, Ahijah, the Pelonite, Hezron, Carmelite, Neri, the son of Absai, Joel, the brother of Nathan, Mipar, the son of Hagri, Zilai, the Ammonite, Neheri, the Beerothite, the armorer of Joab, the son of Jeruiah, Iram, the Agrite, Keber, the Agrite, Uriah, the Hittite, Zabed, the son of Allah, Ada, the son of Shiza, the Reubenite, a chief of the Reubenites, 30 with him, Hanan, the son of Maacah, Joshaphat, the Midianite,
the
Ashtaroth,
Shema and Jael,
the sons of Hoseth, the Erorite, Jadiel, the son of Shimri, Yehoiada, Joab,
the Tizite, Eliam,
Eliel, Meravite,
Jerubai, and Joshaviah,
the sons of Elam, Itamar, the Moabite, Eliel, Obed, and Jaziel, the Mezobite.
1 Chronicles, chapter 12.
Now these were the men who came to David at Ziklag, while he was still in fugitive from Saul, the son of Kish. And they were among the mighty men, helpers in the war, armed with bows, using both the right hand and the left in hurling stones, in shooting arrows with the bow. They were of Benjamin, Saul's brethren. The chief was Abiezer, the Joash, the sons of Shimeah, the Gibeonites, Jezreel, Peled, the sons of Asmaveth, Barakah, Jehu, and Ishmael, Gibeonite, a mighty man among the 30, and over the 30, Jeremiah, Jaziel, Johanan, and Jozabad, and the Gilrite, Elusai, Jeremoth, Eliam, Shemariah, and Shephatiah, Heliphi, Elkanah, Jeshiah, Azarel, Joezer, Jeshbel, Quartites, Zebediah, son of Joram of Gedor. Some Gadites joined David at the stronghold in the wilderness, mighty men of valor, men trained for battle, who could handle shield and spear, whose faces were like the faces of lions, and words big and gazelle on the mountains, Ether the first, Obadiah the second, Eliab the third, Meshullam, Jeremiah the fifth, Attai the sixth, Eliel the seventh, Johanan the eighth, Elizabeth the ninth, Jeremiah the tenth, and these were from the sons of Gad, captains of the army. The least was over 100, and the greatest was over 1,000. These are the ones who crossed the Jordan in the first month, when it had overflowed its banks, and they put to fight all those in the valleys, to the east and to the west. Then some of the sons of Benjamin, Judah, came to David at the stronghold, and David went out to meet them, and answered and said to them, if you have come peacefully to me to help me, my heart will be united with you. But if to betray me to my enemies, since there is no wrong in my hands, may the God of fathers. And the Spirit came upon Amasai, chief of the captains, and he said, we are yours, O David. We are on your side, O son of Jesse. Peace, peace to you, and peace to your helpers, for your God helps you. So David received them, and made them captains of the troop. And some from Manasseh defected to David when he was going with the Philistines to battle against Saul. But they did not help them, for the lords of the Philistines sent him away by agreement, saying, he may defect his master Saul, and endanger our heads. When he went to Ziklag, those of Manasseh who defected to him were Abner, Josaphat, Jediel, Michael, Josaphat, Elihu, and Joathite, captains of the thousands who were from Manasseh. And they helped David against the bands of the raiders, for they were all mighty men of valor, and they were captains in the mighty men came to David day by day to help him, until it was a great army, like the army of God. Now these were the numbers of the divisions that were equipped for war, and came to David at Hebron to turn over the kingdom of Saul to him, according to the word of the Lord. Of the sons of Judah, bearing shield and spear, 6,800 armed for war. Of the sons of Simeon, mighty men of valor, fit for war, 7,100. Of the sons of Levi, 4,600. Jehoiada, the leader of the armies.
3,700.
Zadok, a young man, a valiant warrior, and from his father's house, 22 captains. Of the sons of Benjamin, relatives of Saul, 3,000, until then the greatest part of them remained with the house of Saul. Of the sons of Ephraim, 20,800, mighty men of valor, famous men throughout their father's house. Of the half-tribe of Manasseh, 18,000, who were designated by name to come and make David king. Of the sons of Issachar, with understanding of the times, to know what Israel ought to do. Their chiefs were 200, and all their brethren were their command. Of Zebulun, there were 50,000 who went to battle, expert in war with all weapons of war. Stout-hearted men who kept his ranks. And Naphtali, 1,000 captains, and with them 37,000 with shield and spear. Of the Danites, who could keep battle formation, 28,600. Of Asher, those who could go to war, able to keep battle formation, 40,000. Of the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the half-tribe of Manasseh, from the other side of the Jordan, 120,000 armed for battle, with every kind of weapon of war. All these men of war who could keep ranks, came to Hebron with a loyal heart to make David king over all Israel. And all the rest of Israel were of one mind to make David king. And they were there with David 3 days, eating and drinking, for their brethren had prepared for them. Moreover, those who were near to them, from as far as Issachar and Zebulun and Naphtali, were bringing food on donkeys and camels, on mules and oxen, provisions of flour, cakes of figs, cakes of raisins, wine and oil, and oxen and sheep abundantly, for there was joy in Israel.
1 Chronicles, chapter 13.
Then David consulted with the captains of thousands and hundreds, and with every leader. And David said to all the assembly of Israel, if it seems good to you, and if it is of the Lord our God, let us send out to our brethren everywhere who are left in all the land of Israel, and with them to the priests, the Levites who are in their cities and their common lands, that they may gather together to us, and let us bring the ark of our God back to us, for we have not inquired at it since the days of Saul. Then all the assembly said that they would do so, for the thing was right in the eyes of all the people. So David gathered all Israel together from Shire in Egypt, to as far as the entrance of Hamath, to bring the ark of the God from Kiriath-Jearim.
And David and all Israel went up to Baalah, to Kiriath-Jearim, which belonged to Judah, to bring up from there the ark of God the Lord, who dwells between the cherubim, where his name is proclaimed.
So they carried the ark of God on a new cart from the house of Amminadab, and Uzzah and Ahio drove the cart. Then David and all Israel played music before God with all their might, with singing, on harps, on stringed instruments, on tambourines, on cymbals, and with trumpets. And when they came to Zion's threshing floor, Uzzah put his foot to hold the ark, for the oxen stumbled. Then the anger of the Lord was aroused against Uzzah, and he struck him, because he put his hand to the ark. And he died there before God. And David became angry because of the Lord's outbreak against Uzzah. Therefore that place is called Perez-Uzzah to this day. David was afraid of God that day, saying, how can I bring the ark of God to me? So David would not move the ark with him into the city of David, but took it aside into the house of Obed-Edom the Gittite. The ark of God remained with the family of Obed-Edom in his house 3 months, and the Lord blessed the house of Obed-Edom and all that he had.
1 Chronicles, chapter 14.
Now Hiram, king of Tyre, sent messengers to David and cedar trees, with masons and carpenters to build him a house. So David knew that the Lord has established him as king over Israel, where his kingdom was highly exalted for the sake of his people Israel. Then David took more wives in Jerusalem, and David begot more sons and daughters, and these are the names of his children whom he had in Jerusalem: Shemua, Shobab, Nathan, Solomon, Ephar, Elishua, Eliphalet, Nogan, Nepheg, Shaphiah, Elishma, Elidah, and Eliphalet. Now when the Philistines heard that David had been anointed king over all Israel, all the Philistines went up to search for David, and David heard about against him. And the Philistines went and made a raid on the valley of Rephaim. And David inquired of God, saying, shall I go up against the Philistines? Will you deliver them into my hand? The Lord said to him, go up, for I will deliver them into your hand. So they went up to Baal-Perazim, and David defeated them there. Then David said, God has broken through my enemies by my hand like a breakthrough of water. Therefore they called the name of the place Baal-Perazim. And when they left their gods there, David gave commandments, and they were burnt with fire. Then the Philistines once again made a raid of the valley. Therefore David inquired again of God, and God said to him, You shall not go up after them. Circle around them, and come upon them in front of the mulberry trees. And it shall be, when you hear a sound of marching in the tops of the mulberry trees, then you shall go out to battle. For God has gone out before you to strike the camp of the Philistines. So David did as God commanded him, and they drove back the army of the Philistines from Gibeon as far as Gezer. Then the fame of David went out into all lands, and the Lord brought the fear of him upon all nations.
1 Chronicles, chapter 15.
David built houses for himself in the city of David, and he prepared a place for the ark of God, and pitched a tent for it. Then David said, No one may carry the ark of God, but the Levites, for the Lord has chosen them to carry the ark of God, and to minister before him forever. And David gathered all Israel together at Jerusalem, to bring up the ark of the Lord to its place, which he had prepared for it. Then David assembled the children of Aaron and the Levites, of the sons of Kohath, Uriel the chief, and the 120 of his brethren, of the sons of Merari, Isaiah chief, and 220 of his brethren, of the sons of Gershon, Joel the chief, and 130 of his brethren, of the sons of Elizabeth, Shimei the chief, and 200 of his brethren, of the sons of Abraham, Eliam the chief, and 80 of his brethren, of the sons of Aziel, Aminadab the chief, and 112 of his brethren. And David called for Zadok and Abiathar the priests, and for the Levites, for Uriel, Isaiah, Joel, Shemaiah, Eliel, and Aminadab. He said to them, You are the heads of the fathers' houses of the Levites. Sanctify yourselves, you and your brethren, that you may bring up the ark of the Lord, God of Israel, to the place I have prepared for it. For because you did not do it the first time, the Lord our God broke out against us, because we did not consult him about the proper order. So the priests and the Levites sanctified themselves to bring up the ark of the Lord, God of Israel. And the children of the Levites bore the ark of God on their shoulders by its poles, as Moses had commanded according to the word of the Lord. Then David spoke to the leaders of the Levites to appoint their brethren to be the singers, accompanied by instruments of music, stringed instruments, harps, and cymbals, by raising the voice with resounding joy. So the Levites appointed Heman, the son of Joel, and of his brethren, Asaph, the son of Berechiah, and of their brethren, sons of Merari, Ethan, the son of Cushai, and with them the brethren of the second rank, Zechariah, Ben, Jaziel, Jael, Unai, Eliah, Benaiah, Messiah, Mattathiah, Eliphalet, Minea, Obed-Edom, and Jael, the gatekeepers, the singers, Heman, Asaph, and Ethan, were to sound the cymbals of thrones. Zechariah, Aziel, Shemariah, Jael, Unai, Eliah, Messiah,
and Benaiah, with strings according to Alma,
Mattathiah, Eliphalet,
Mikneiah,
Obed-Edom, Jael, and
Azaziah,
to direct the harps
on the
of the
Shemaiah,
Shemaiah.
Kenaniah,
Kenaniah, leaders of the Levites, was instructor in charge of the music, because he was skillful. Berechiah and Elkanah were doorkeepers for the ark. Shebaniah, Josphat, Nathanael, Amasai, Zechariah, Benaiah, and Eleazar the priest were to blow the trumpets before the ark of God. And Obed-Edom and Jehiah, doorkeepers for the ark. So David, the elders of Israel, and the captains over thousands, went to bring up the ark of the covenant of the Lord from the house of Obed-Edom with joy. And so it was, when God helped the Levites who bore the ark of the covenant of the Lord, that they offered 7 bulls and 7 rams. David was clothed with a robe of fine linen, as were all the Levites who bore the ark, the singers, and the Canaaniah, the music master with the singers. David swore in an ephod. Thus all Israel brought up the ark of the covenant of the Lord, with shouting and with the sound of the horn, with trumpets and cymbals, making music with string instruments and harps. And it happened, as the ark of the covenant of the Lord came to the city of David, that Michal, Saul's daughter, looked through a window and saw King David's wailing and playing music, and she despised him in her heart.
First Chronicles, chapter 16.
So they brought the ark of God and set it in the midst of the tabernacle that David had erected for it. Then they offered burnt offerings, peace offerings before God. And when David had finished offering and burnt offerings, the peace offerings, he blessed the people in the name of the Lord. Then he distributed to every one of Israel, both men and women, to everyone a loaf of bread, a piece of meat, and a cake of raisins. He appointed some of the Levites to minister before the ark of the Lord, to commemorate, to thank, and to praise the Lord God of Israel. Asaph the chief, and next to him Zedekiah, and Joel, Shemaiah, Mattithiah, Eliah, Benaiah, and Obed-Edom. Joel with stringed instruments and harps, but Asaph made use of the cymbals. Benaiah, the priest, regularly blew the trumpets before the ark of the covenant of God. On that day, David first delivered this song into the hand of Asaph and his brethren to thank the Lord. Oh, give thanks to the Lord. Call upon his name. Make known his deeds among the peoples. Sing to him. Sing psalms to him. Talk of all his wondrous works. Glory in his holy name. Let the hearts of those who rejoice to seek the Lord. Seek the Lord in his strength. Seek his face evermore. Remember his marvelous works which he has done, his wonders, and the judgments of his mouth. O seed of Israel, his servant, your children of Jacob, his chosen ones. He is the Lord our God. His judgments are in all the earth. Remember his covenant forever, the word which he commanded for 1,000 generations. The covenant which he made with Abraham and his oath to Isaac, and confirmed it to Jacob for statutes, Israel for an everlasting covenant, saying, to you I will give you the land of Canaan, as the allotment of your inheritance. Indeed, very few, and strangers in it. When they went from one nation to another, from one kingdom to another people, he permitted no man to do them wrong. Yes, he rebuked the kings for their sakes, saying, do not touch my anointed ones, and do my prophets no harm. Sing to the Lord, all the earth. Proclaim the good news of his people's salvation from day to day. Declare his glory among the nations, his wonders among all peoples. For the Lord is great and greatly to be praised. He is also to be feared above all gods, for all the gods of the peoples are idols. Lord made the heavens. Honor and majesty are before him. Strength and gladness are in his place. Give to the Lord, families of the peoples. Give to the Lord glory and strength. Give to the Lord the glory due his name. Bring an offering and come before him. Oh, worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness. Tremble before him, all the earth. The world also is firmly established. It shall not be moved. Let the heavens rejoice, and the earth be glad. And let them say among the nations, the Lord reigns. Let the sea roar, and all its fullness. Let the field rejoice, and all that is in it. Then the trees of the woods shall rejoice before the Lord, for he is coming to judge the earth. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endures forever. And say, save us, O God of our salvation. Gather us together, and deliver us from the Gentiles, to give thanks to your holy name, to triumph in your praise. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel, from everlasting to everlasting. And all the people said, Amen, and praise the Lord. So he left Asa and his brothers there before the ark of the covenant of the Lord to minister before the ark regularly, as every day is and Obed-Edom with his 68 brethren, including Obed-Edom, the son of Jeduthun, and Hosea to be gatekeepers, and Zadok the priest, and his brethren the priests, before the tabernacle of the Lord, at the high place that was at Gibeon, to offer burnt offerings to the Lord on the altar of burnt offering, regularly morning and evening, and to do according to all that is written in the law of the Lord. And with them, Heman and Jeduthun, the rest who were chosen, who were designated by name, to give thanks to the Lord, because his mercy endures forever. And with them, Heman and Jeduthun, to sound aloud with trumpets and cymbals and the musical instruments of God. Now the sons of Jeduthun were gatekeepers. Then all the people departed, every man to his house, and David returned to bless his house.
First Chronicles, chapter 17. Now it came to pass,
And David was dwelling in his house, and David said to Nathan the prophet, See now, I dwell in a house of cedar, but the ark of the covenant of the Lord is under tent curtains. Then Nathan said to David, Do all that is in your heart, for God is with you. But it happened that night that the word of God came to Nathan, saying, Go and tell my servant David, Thus says the Lord, You shall not build me a house to dwell in, for I have not dwelt in a house since the time that I brought up Israel, even to this day, but have gone from tent to tent, and from one tabernacle to another. Whenever I have moved about with all Israel, have I ever spoken a word to any of the judges of Israel, whom I commanded to shepherd my people, saying, Why have you not built me a house of cedar? Now therefore, thus shall you say to my servant David, says the Lord of hosts, I took you from the sheepfold
from following the sheep,
to be ruler over my people Israel. And I have been with you wherever you have gone, and have cut off all your enemies from before you, and have made you a name like the name of a great man who are on the earth. Moreover, I will appoint a place for my people Israel, and will plant them, and they may dwell in a place of their own and move no more. Nor shall the sons of wickedness oppress them any more, as previously, since the day, judges to be over my people Israel. Also I will subdue all your enemies. Furthermore, I tell you that the Lord will build you a house, and it shall be, when your days are fulfilled, when you must go to be with your fathers, that I will set up your seed after you, who will be of your sons, and I will establish his kingdom. He shall build me a house, and now he establish his throne forever. I will be his father, and he shall be my son. And I will not take my mercy away from him, as I took it from him who was before you. And I will establish him in my house, and in my kingdom forever, and his throne shall be established forever. According to all these words, and according to all these visions, so Nathan spoke to David. Then King David went in and sat before the Lord, and he said, Who am I, O Lord God, and what is my house, that you have brought me to this far, and yet this was a small thing in your sight, God, and you have also spoken of your servant's house for a great while to come, and have regarded me according to the rank of a man of high degree, O Lord God. What more can David say to you for the honor of your servant? For you know your servant, O Lord, for your servant's sake, and according to your own heart, you have done all this greatness, in making known all these great things. O Lord, there is none like you, nor is there any God besides you. According to all that we have heard with our eyes, ears, it is like your people Israel, the one nation on the earth, whom God went to redeem for himself as people, to make for yourself a name by great and awesome deeds, by driving our nations from before your people, whom you redeemed from Egypt. For you have made your people Israel your very own people forever, and you, O Lord, have become their God. And now, O Lord, the word which you have spoken concerning your servant, and concerning his house, let it be established forever, and do as you have said. So let it be established, that your name may be magnified forever, saying, the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, is Israel's God. And let the house of your servant David be established before you. For you, O my God, have revealed to your servant that you will build him a house. Therefore, the servant has found in his heart to pray before you. And now, Lord, you are God, and have promised this goodness to your servant. Now you have been pleased to bless the house of your servant, that it may continue before you forever. For you have blessed it, O Lord, and it shall be blessed forever.
First Chronicles, chapter 18.
After this, it came to pass that David attacked the Philistines, subdued them, and took David and his towns were the hand of the Philistines. Then he defeated Moab, and the Moabites became David's servants, and brought tribute. And David defeated Hadadezer, king of Zobah, as far as Hamath, as he went to establish his power by the river Euphrates. David took from him 1,000 chariots, 7,000 horsemen, and 20,000 foot soldiers. Also, David hamstrung all the chariot horses, except that he spared enough of them for 100 chariots. When the Syrians of Damascus came to help Hadadezer, king of Zobah, David killed 22,000 of the Syrians. David put garrisons in Syria, Damascus, and Syrians became Damascus servants for tribute. So the Lord preserved David wherever he went. And David took the shields of gold that were on the servants of Hadadezer, and brought them to Jerusalem. Also from Tiphath and from Kun, cities of Hadadezer, David brought a large amount of bronze, with which Solomon made the bronze city, pillars, and the articles of bronze. Now when Tob, king of Hamath, heard that David has defeated all the army of Hadadezer, king of Zobah, he sent Hadoram, his son, to King David, to greet him and bless him, because they had fought against Hadadezer, and defeated him, where Hadadezer had been at war with Tob. And Hadoram brought with him all kinds of articles of gold, silver, and bronze. King David also dedicated these to the Lord, along with the silver and gold that he brought from all the nations, from Edom, from Moab, from the people of Ammon, from the Philistines, and from Amalek. Moreover, Baashai, the son of Zeruiah, killed 18,000 Edomites in the valley of Salt. He also put garrisons in Edom, and all the Edomites became David's servants. And the Lord preserved David wherever he went. So David reigned over all Israel, and administered judgment and justice to all his people. Joab, the son of Zeruiah, was over the army. Joshaphat, the son of Abiah, Zadok, the son of Ahitub, and Abimelech, the son of Abiathar, were the priests. Shaz was the scribe. Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, was over the Kerethites and the Pelethites, and David's sons were chief ministers at the king's side.
First Chronicles, chapter 19.
It happened after this, and Nahash, the king of the people of Ammon, died, and his son reigned in his place. Then David said, I will show kindness to Hanun, the son of Nahash, because his father showed kindness to me. So David sent messengers to comfort him concerning his father. And David's servants came to Hanun in the land of the people of Ammon to comfort him. And the princes of the people of Ammon said to Hanun, Do you think David really honors your father because he sends comforters to you? Serve them not. Therefore Hanun took David's servants, shaved them, and cut off their garments in the middle at their borders, and sent them away. Then some went and told David about the man, and he sent to meet them. because the men were greatly ashamed. And the king said, "Wait at Jericho until your beards have grown, and then return." When the people of Ammon saw that they had made themselves repulsive David, Haman and the people of Ammon sent 1,000 talents of silver to hire for themselves chariots and horsemen from Mesopotamia, from Syria and Mecca, and from Zobah. So they hired for themselves 32,000 chariots. But the king of Mecca and his people, who came and encamped before Mecca, also the people of Ammon, gathered together from their cities and came to battle. Now when David heard of it, he sent Joab and all the army of the mighty men. And the people of Ammon came out, put themselves in battle array before the gate of the city. Kings who were by themselves in the field. When Joab saw that the battle line was against him, before and behind, he chose some of Israel's best and put them in battle array against the Syrians. And the rest of the people he put under the command of Abishai, his brother. And they set themselves in battle array against the people of Ammon. Then he said, "If the Syrians are too strong for me, then you shall help me. But if the people of Ammon are too strong for you, then I will help you. Be of good courage, and let us be strong for our people and for the cities of our God. And may the Lord do what is good in his sight." So Joab and the people who were with him drew near for the battle against the Syrians, and they fled before him. When the people of Ammon saw that the Syrians were fleeing, they also fled before Abishai's brother and entered the city. So Joab went to Jerusalem. Now when the Syrians saw that they had been defeated by Israel, they sent messengers and brought the Syrians who were beyond the river, and Shaphat, the commander of Hadadezer's army, went before them. When it was told David, he gathered all Israel, crossed over the Jordan, and came upon them, and set up in battle array against them. So when David had set up in battle array against the Syrians, they fought with him. Then the Syrians fled before Israel. David killed 7,000 charioteers and 40,000 foot soldiers of the Syrians, and killed Shaphat, the commander of the army. When the servants of Hadadezer saw that they were defeated by Israel, they made peace with David and became his servants. So the Syrians were not willing to help the people of Ammon anymore.